lot of important things happen to the people of God in the desert. We need the desert to be able to tell our story today, but we can't bring all of the desert in here, so we'll just bring one little piece so that we can tell our story. The desert is a dangerous place, and people only go into the desert when they absolutely have to. The desert constantly changes. It moves, it makes different shapes. And the desert is so dangerous because there's very little food, very little water. People go into the desert and they get lost, and then they don't come back. In the daytime, the sand blows as the desert changes shape. It stings your eyes. The sun beats down on you, so people have to wear lots of clothing to cover themselves to protect their bodies. But at night, the desert is so cold. People huddle for warmth and wear lots of clothing to keep warm. The desert is a dangerous place, and people only go there when they absolutely have to. When the people of God passed through the waters, they were finally free. And Miriam led them in the dancing. They were free, so they could do what they wanted to do. They could go wherever they wanted to go. But what was the best way to go? They wondered that. So God loved the people so much that he gave them the 10 best ways to live. Sometimes we call these the 10 Commandments. The people started to move through the desert. As they moved through the desert, the sun beat down on them. The sand blew in their eyes. It was so hot and so uncomfortable. People started to complain because there was very little food and very little water. Some people even said that they would be better off back in Egypt and wanted to go back. But God helped Moses find food and water in the desert, and the people kept moving. They kept moving until they came to the great mountain. Now, the people of God, while they were going through the desert, followed fire by night and smoke by day. And when they came to the great mountain, it was covered with the same fire and smoke. The people were so afraid, and they couldn't even touch the mountain because they were afraid that if they did, they would die. But Moses was brave, and so he climbed the mountain so that he could go meet God face to face. Now, God came so close to Moses, and Moses came so close to God, that Moses knew exactly what he needed to do. He needed to write the 10 best ways on stone tablets and give them to the people. So after he was done spending time with God, he came down the mountain. Moses gave the 10 best ways to the people, and the people gave the 10 best ways to live to us. Love God. Love people. God loves us. Don't serve other gods. Make no idols to worship. Be serious when you say my name. Keep the Sabbath holy. Honor your mother and father. Don't kill. Don't break your marriage. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't ever even want what others have. These are hard. I know they are. God didn't give us the 10 easiest ways to live. He gave us the 10 best ways to live so that we would know what the right path is. He placed them like stones to make a path so we would know where to go.